Hey, y'all. Lindsay here, fearless coaching. Okay, I want to kick this off with a quote. So I'm going to read it just so I get it correct. Consistency is the key to success. It is not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. And that's Tony Robbins. So, in a society where everything comes quickly to us, we're used to being able to press a button and order something from Amazon and it arrive within a day, or instantly watch something either on social media or Netflix or whatever is available to us. So, we live in this society where things come quickly, they come fast, and we expect them to do so. So, I want to oppose that concept and say that consistency really is key when it comes to things that we truly value and we truly want for the long term. So I'm not talking about the latest beautiful sweater or jacket or shoes or drinks or food items or whatever that means or whatever that may be. I'm speaking more about goals and dreams and career and relationships and friendships and health and just any dream or goal that you have over the long term. I'm speaking about that. Consistency is key with those things to build that strong foundation and really truly achieve what it is that we long for in our lives. Unfortunately, those things don't come overnight. Occasionally they might. There may be the beautiful miracle that happens, but really those things that are of so much value to us, they take time to build. They require consistency. Consistency requires building our willpower, our diligence, our discipline, and consistently showing up day after day and taking action towards what it is that we truly want to create in our lives. And the moment that we achieve it, or even the moments along the way of small successes are so profound, but the moment that we achieve it is so powerful, is so profound, because we've constantly showed up and taken that continuous action. We didn't give up. We didn't push it aside to go after the new and shiny object over there. We knew what we wanted, we were clear about it, and we took that constant action no matter how long it took. And so this is true consistency, building towards the dreams and goals that we want to accomplish and achieve. And it reminds me of that story of the hare and the tortoise, really. The hare gave up really quickly and ended up losing the race, whereas the tortoise showed up, consistent action. He may have been slower, it may have taken him or her more time to achieve the outcome, the ultimate outcome, but in the end, success was his or hers. So an example of this can be with our health, right? Maybe we want to lose weight, or maybe we want to achieve something within our bodies. Showing up day after day and consistent action. We can't just do it once and then give in and say it didn't work. It requires that continual, consistent action from us. Showing up even when we don't want to show up. Doing it even when we're exhausted and we're over it. Consistency truly is the key to success. So I want to talk about 5 ways in which we can develop more consistency, or 5 tips in which we can develop more consistency in our lives. So tip number 1 is create clear goals. Oftentimes, if we don't have a clear goal in mind, we can be confused about what outcome we want to achieve. And when we're not clear, then it's not clear the direction on how to get there, or we don't actually know why we want it because we don't know what it is we truly want. And so that can cause a lot of scattered energy, right? We can be scattered in the action we take, the direction we choose, or scattered in like, why am I doing this? I don't even know what it is that I truly want to achieve. So clear and realistic goals are often really smart. Smart goals are amazing. If you get a chance, look into it. It's a great way, but clarity is so important. So clarity gives us clear mindset to go after what it is we want. The next tip is creating a schedule and reminders. So whatever it is that we want to achieve, right? Having a schedule or a calendar or something set up to where we know exactly what actions we need to take day in and day out to get there really solidifies the process for us. It makes it easier to be consistent because we already have outlined what we need to do and how we need to get there. Also, reminders. I like to call these anchors in my coaching practice. So, anchors are anything in your external environment that remind you why you're doing what you're doing. For instance, it can be a piece of jewelry with a really cool quote on the inside, or it can be a beautiful photograph that reminds you why it is you want to achieve what it is you want to do, why it is you need to take the action consistently to get there. What about quotes or beautiful sayings, writing those on post-it notes, a song that makes you feel amazing every morning that prepares you for the day? Specific foods or smells or anything, but something in your external environment that is a reminder for why you're doing what you're doing, AKA anchor. Tip number three, excuse me, celebrate your achievements and mistakes. So I know we're trying to get to an end result here, an end goal. That's the most important thing. But if we don't celebrate our small successes or achievements along the way, we can tend to experience burnout. We can become exhausted because we don't acknowledge that we're making progress. So celebrating these small achievements is so incredibly important, as well as celebrating our mistakes. So with consistency, oftentimes we can become aware of what isn't working, what's not working for us, what isn't supportive in this process. And that therefore hence allows us to make small changes, tweaks, modifications in order to remedy that, in order to get us there quicker, in order to do it better. Number 4 on the tips, allow time to see results, develop patience. So again, this kind of excuse me, is relates back to what I was talking about in the beginning. Is we want things quickly, we want things now, but oftentimes in order to see results, we need to allow time. So consistency over time and allowing time for things to develop and actually see the results, developing patience will help us remain consistent, reminding ourselves that it takes time to achieve our successes. It takes time to get from point A to point Z. If we want to lose weight, expecting to see results in 2 days to a week is not really realistic. We have to allow the time to see the results, develop the patience. Tip number 5, find an accountability partner. Okay, so first I would say taking accountability or developing accountability within ourselves. Accountability for our actions, our thoughts, what we do, what we don't do, taking responsibility for all of these and developing an idea of accountability. And then seeking outside of ourselves for people who can support us in our accountability partners. So coaches, therapists are great for this. Amazing. If you're interested, I would love to be your accountability partner, but also friends, our children, our spouses, our partners, anyone else. We can post something on social media to say we're going to do something, and that can be our accountability partner. So, excuse me, finding an accountability partner can be incredibly supportive and being consistent day in and day out. All right, so active courage for the week is, where do you need to develop more consistency in your life? Is there a dream or a goal that you may have let go of? How can you jump back in, create consistency, start going after it? And this can be anywhere in your life, like I said, with relationships, with friendships, with career, with our health, with success in general. Consistency truly is the key. All right, y'all. Sending you so much love.